Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the latest regarding Gerard Piqué, Memphis Depay. And so we do have so much that we do have to discuss within today's video. Of course, when it comes to Piqué and Memphis, these are two players who are currently injured, and we are going to be discussing when could these players come back. Because look, Barcelona's current state right now is that they are working towards having all of their players very fit. They want to have all players available because we need to close down this season very well. We want to end in a very strong note. We want all players to be there. We need availability. We need options, we need solutions. Every game is going to be considered as a final because there is one goal, which is to make it to the top four and guarantee a spot into the Champions League, which is going to be, again, the most important thing for this season. So let's first start with Gerard Piqué, because 2 days ago, Gerard Piqué was taken off on the 23rd minute against Frankfurt, and it was because of injury. And many were asking what happened to Gerard Piqué, when could we expect him to return? So it does say here, and it is official, coming from Barcelona, and I quote, "Test has carried out this afternoon, which have confirmed that Gerard Piqué has a left adductor tendinopathy. He is out, and his recovery will determine his availability." So it's very concerning, right, to know that, okay, Piqué might be out, but for how long? Because this man here, this defender named Gerard Piqué, has been one of the most important center backs that Barcelona currently do have within their squad because of the amount of momentum he has been carrying. His form as of late, like within these past 4 to 5 weeks, many of us could say that he is one of the best center backs within this league, and that duel between Gerard Piqué and Araujo has been unbreakable. And so the fact that we're hearing that he is injured, many are dying to know when could he make that return. And so it does say here, the only thing that we do know is going to be this: Xavi Miguel has quoted, and I quote, "Piqué suffers from a mild adductor injury. He is doubtful for the second leg against Frankfurt, but it is not ruled out," which basically means that most likely we are 100% going to see Piqué not be available against Levante, and just maybe we could see him in that second leg, but that is a very 50-50 chance. And luckily for us, right, for Xavi Hernandez and for us in general, one game without Gerard Piqué, which will be against Levante, that's going to be okay. We could get by. We do have other options within our defensive line, but in that game against Frankfurt, that is going to be a game where we are going to need him, or if not, we're going to have to greatly prepare for that match because we know that it's going to be a very difficult match. We are going to be needing and start working with a duo of Araujo and Eric Garcia. These are two young center backs, but do badly need to step up and really work together, have a strong chemistry, understand each other, and really bring great results defensively and offensively. And look, when it comes to these two center backs, like many of us were saying, okay, at one point we have to see these two players ready 100% and be ready to play with each other on the field, because both have been showing such great level. Araujo has been that physical monster for Barcelona. Eric Garcia has been that passing master, that press resistant center back, and so they have been very special, but for different reasons. And we just hope that within the near future, within these next 9 to 10 days, we get to see Eric Garcia and Araujo really partner up big time. And thanks to Xavi, he has maximized these two young center backs, and this also shows great importance, of course, right, that a center back is going to be needed within this coming summer. Like, yes, we have Lenglet, yes, we have Umtiti, yes, we have Mingueza, but Xavi does not count on these three players. Lenglet, forget it, like we barely do see him. Mingueza, even worse. Like whatever Koeman was to Ricky Puig, now we're seeing a different version. We're seeing Xavi Hernandez and Mingueza. Now, Mingueza, in my opinion, I do think that he does have the level to perform at Barcelona, but if Xavi does not trust this player, if we are seeing him, right, receive the exact same amount of minutes like Samuel Umtiti, I just do not see any future with these three players. And so, of course, we are going to be needing other center backs within the summer, different solutions, because what happens if Piqué does get injured again in the next season? We cannot just rely on two center backs, which is why Barcelona have signed Christensen, and they are looking for other center backs that are available in the market. So hopefully we get to see Piqué come back as soon as possible to really end this season on a strong note. Now let's move on towards the latest regarding Memphis Depay. And it does say here that earlier yesterday, Memphis did take part of the training with the other players, but he did not do a full training session. And then we also have the exact same reporter stating Memphis will be tested in a couple of hours to see if he can be available for the game against Levante. So it's very unfortunate to see Memphis get hurt yet again, because he has just returned from an injury that he did encounter a few weeks ago, and now he is experiencing yet again another injury. And so hopefully he does not go into the pathway of whatever is happening with Ansu Fati or with Dembele, because we have seen Memphis on the pitch and he has shown great desire to actually perform in this version of Barca. He has shown a better level, a better performance, but of course he has not been at his best. But the fact that he has been improving, that is the only thing that we could applaud him for. And I do think that there is actually moments within the season that we could have abuse them. Like for example, in that game against Frankfurt, I was really thinking about how, man, Memphis Depay is really needed within that front three, and especially within the number 9 spot, because we have talked about this before and in the previous video. We needed a center forward that was able to be capable of handling the pressure, to be someone that can maneuver away from many defenders, because what Aubameyang had to do within that game was to drop deep, receive the ball, do a 1-2, or dribble past a couple of players, but Aubameyang was unable to do so. Putting Memphis Depay within that position and in that situation, he would be someone that does have the touch, the skill set, someone who is able to hold the ball and maneuver away and around from these players. Memphis Depay would have been the perfect solution towards that. So there are segments within games under Xavi where we do actually need him. But at the moment, it is very unknown whether we're going to be continuing with Memphis onto the next season. It's really up to the board on what they decide, because look, Memphis has a 2-year deal. This is going to be the only summer where Barcelona could actually profit off of this player. I do not know how they're thinking about Memphis sportingly or financially, but right now it is very uncertain. I'm going to continue to back this player. I want this player to come back as soon as possible, not experience any injuries, and really deliver for this version of Barcelona, because this is a Barcelona that will reach new heights. Memphis Depay does deserve to be within this dynasty that we are building, and in the end, I want everything to go well for this player and for the club itself. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.